That's fatal.
What's going on, Fatal family? And holy shit, what a Survivor Series for the ages we just got. And I don't think any of us expected 100% that we would have seen CM Punk return, especially when we saw the logos and everything popping up and Randy Orton finally came out a little later on. I think all of us pretty much hung it up that CM Punk was not coming back to WWE. And then the madman Triple H did it. CM Punk comes out as a big surprise when the PLE is wrapping up and we see the logos on the screen. I'm pretty sure a lot of us also like turn the PLE off or flip the channel. I know for me, I was at work, so I was watching on my phone. Once the match ended and I saw the logos popping up, I put my phone down and then I heard CM Punk's Cult of Personality theme song play, and I quickly scrambled to my phone and I was like, holy shit, it's actually real. It wasn't like a troll or anything. He's actually coming out. And man, is it just me or does he look a lot younger now too? Like, he looks a lot better than he was when we last saw him. When we last saw him, he looked a little rough. It probably is the beard or something, maybe also the beard and the long hair combo, but CM Punk looks great and I cannot wait for tonight's Monday Night Raw. Anyways, let's get into the video. I got Survivor Series War Games attires as well as a bunch of new creative wrestlers. Let's get into the first one. First off, we have 3 Liv Morgans by What's the Status in collaboration with Cosmic Angels, Diffractor 10, as well as Zay Plays 2K. All 3 of these Liv Morgans will be an automatic alt attire to Liv Morgan in-game. The one I'm showcasing was made by Cosmic Angels and Diffractor 10 in collaboration with What's the Status. And there's also 2 other Liv Morgans, as you can see on the screen right here, that were made by Zay Plays 2K. All 3 of them will be an automatic alt attire. Next up, we have 2 Adam Copelands. The first one is Adam Copeland 23 with his red rated R Superstar tights. You can set this as an automatic alt attire if you want, but it's better you keep it separate because of the announcer name Adam. The second Adam Copeland comes with his full gear face paint, as you can see, as well as his black rated R Superstar tire tights. Next up, we have a Shawn Michaels 93 in collaboration with Dr. Gorilla Nuts and the Icons of the Ring. Use the hashtag HBK93. Next up, we have Randy Orton 23 from Survivor Series War Games, his return. Of course, you can't make him as buff as he looked because holy shit, Randy Orton definitely looked like he's been hitting the gym. He looks great. Looks like he's in great shape. I can't wait to see what's in store for him as well in Monday Night Raw. But we do have his current look with his current attire that he came out to Survivor Series War Games with. And this attire will already be set as an automatic alt attire to Randy Orton in-game. Next up, we have CM Punk 23. I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but WWE Superstar CM Punk. This was in collaboration with Kalua and Chameleon 2K. It comes with his Survivor Series return attire as well as his AEW Last Match attire. Next up from Rebel Cause, we have a really accurate looking Eminem. In attire slot 2 is Eminem with a white hoodie, a white Nike hoodie with no beard. And then the one I'm showcasing is Eminem's current look with his beard as well as his black Nike hoodie. Also from Rebel Cause and continuing the theme of rappers, we have a Lil Tunchi, Lil Wayne. You might have to go change his name when you download him because his name is censored for some reason. You know, 2K censor policy doesn't really make any sense. But we got Lil Wayne, 2 attires for this one here as well. The one I'm showcasing with the white t-shirt and the black hoodie. And that attire slot 2 is his red and white like striped t-shirt with the jean shorts. Next up, we have Indy Hartwell's as well as Candice LeRae's tag team attire from Monday Night Raw. Use the hashtag Tylen Lee to find these 2 attires. You will have to apply them to Indy Hartwell as well as Candice LeRae yourselves because Tylen Lee just made them as attires only. Next up from Icons of the Ring and Dr. Gorilla Nuts, we have Tatanka. 2 different attires. The one I'm showcasing right now is attire slot 1 and then attire slot 2 has a different one. Sky Factor did the moveset and the render was by DW Federation. We have 2 creative wrestlers from Absolution Cause. The first one is Thea Hale. The moveset was made by Wolfpack Prince and there's 2 different attires for her. The one I'm showcasing as well as a white attire and attire slot 2. Absolution Cause also made an updated JC Jane. Now this won't be an alt attire to JC Jane in-game. I'm pretty sure eventually they will collab with What's the Status to make JC Jane an automatic alt attire to her in-game counterpart. But we have an updated JC Jane by Absolution Cause. Next up from Soy El Ru, we got Jey Uso's Survivor Series War Games attire. I love the Survivor Series War Games attire from like pretty much everybody because they involve like camo in some way. And I love the camo look that these superstars incorporated into their attires. Next up, we have Bianca Belair who was rocking like a pink camo attire. My personal favorite out of the females. Again, also uploaded by Soy El Ru. Now, Soy El Ru did try and get the double ponytail going, but unfortunately, the game kept crashing and he couldn't save the double ponytail. That would have been really cool to see that. But honestly, I'm okay with just the attire of how it is. Next up, we have JD McDonough's Survivor Series War Games attire. And JD McDonough was finally able to don the JD colors now. You know what I mean? He's officially part of the group. Even though I like to joke around and say that, you know, bro thinks he's part of the group, even though he's not. But, you know, he officially was able to match with his group, Judgment Day, and they took the L. Next up is my favorite attire of the night, and of course it's Seth Rollins. When Seth Rollins wants to cook with his attires, he will cook. And the mixture of this camo gray camo and green camo attire looked fucking spot on, and the jacket he came out with looked awesome too. This was uploaded by Andre Gaming, and Andre Gaming nails it when it comes to the tires. Next up, we have Cody Rhodes Survivor Series Wargame attire. Again, Cody Rhodes also incorporated camo into his attire, into the jacket as well as his tights. Now, when you download this, you won't hear Cody Rhodes' theme song, but the attire is really good. Next up, we have Santos Escobar's attire. Santos Escobar killed it with his attire as he usually does, and Santos took the W over Dragon Lee. I still think that Carlito should have been the one to take the fall here for Santos to beat, because, you know, Dragon Lee is sort of, you know, newer on the roster, and I feel like he shouldn't have lost on his first PLE, but that's just me. I was happy with either one wrestling Santos Escobar because, you know, Dragon Lee, I knew he was going to cook, and Carlito, I was just really hoping to see him, you know, in his first match back. I did find it a little scummy how they showed Santos versus Carlito first for like a week straight, and then at the last second said that Carlito was not going to be able to have the match. Next up, we have Dominic Mysterio's Survivor Series Wargame attire, uploaded by No Johns. The white and black attire looked fucking awesome with the purple bullet holes on the side of the leg, spot on attire. We also have Finn Balor's Survivor Series attire again, white and black to match his group with the purple bandana, because Judgment Day always loves to come out with some badass attires. Next up, we have Bayley's Survivor Series attire, rocking that black and gold as well as the awesome face mask that they all came out to. Again, collectively as a group, they looked badass. Next, we have The Miz's Survivor Series Wargames attire. The Miz essentially just did like a color swap with like a black and gold and red attire. Ignore the rainbow effect on the jacket. It's just a visual glitch that happens on the PS4 once in a while. The Miz and Gunther put on an insane match. Triple H said it best at the press conference. When The Miz is told to put on an insane match, he will. When The Miz is told to take the fall, he will. When The Miz is told this, when The Miz is told that, when The Miz is told whatever, he will do it. The Miz is up there with some of the best, and I was actually rooting for him to win that match, because the reason why I wanted The Miz to win is not only because I'm a fan of him, but if The Miz would have won, then it pretty much would have solidified Gunther as the Royal Rumble winner in my eyes. Now that Gunther won and is still the champion, I don't see Gunther winning the Royal Rumble. Maybe because they're going to give it to CM Punk now. I don't know, who knows, but I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble very much. Next up, we have Rhea Ripley's Survivor Series Wargames attire. Now, you're better off just copying and pasting this attire onto your preferred updated Rhea Ripley, but the attire is spot on. And finally, to wrap up all the attires, we have Damian Priest's Survivor Series Wargame attire, white and black attire matching his Judgment Day teammates. Now, you are also better off copying and pasting this onto your preferred updated Damian Priest. And the Survivor Series arena that I'm using is this one right here by Beautiful Lover Live, also known as Thomas091353. Now, when you download this arena, you will have to apply it to a show first to use it, but it is the most downloaded Survivor Series Wargames arena, so I just went with it, and it looks great. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed being updated with Survivor Series Wargames attires as well as some new creations. This new era of WWE has been insane, and I'm looking forward to seeing all these new storylines unfolding. It is definitely a great time to be a wrestling fan, and I'm so glad I got back into the product just 2 years ago. I got back into it, so I'm so glad I did, because holy shit, I would have been missing a lot. And by that, I mean like constantly watching Raw and SmackDown. I was still keeping up with the product on like X once in a while and seeing just highlights of the shows and the PLEs, but I wasn't watching it constantly. For the past 2 years now, I've been watching Raw and SmackDown constantly, as well as all the PLEs, so I'm so glad I did that. I'm almost at 79,100 subscribers, so I really appreciate that. I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers, which I hope to hit early next year, and I couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you so much. Peace.